Every time I show my apartment like this, I feel like I'm breaking some like internet sin. And I don't know, I feel like I've never wanted to be an aesthetic internet person. Like that's never been the thing that I'm trying to do. But I do, this is what happens when I stare at my laptop for several days in a row and don't give any extra energy to like basically anything else. I don't know how people do this with kids. And like, I feel like that's a lesson I'm gonna have to learn eventually. You know, things start slowly. One thing I have heard from mothers on the internet, especially mothers with multiple children, is like they didn't just start with 5 kids, they started with 1 kid, and then like slowly their life like molded. So it's like an evolution, just like you don't just learn how to cook by like getting in the kitchen and cooking like a French chef. You maybe learn how to like cook some mac and cheese from a box, and then maybe you graduate to like frying some onions, you know? So, and it's just dishes. It's just a little bit of a mess, and we can clean. I like to dilly-dally a lot of the time, I'm not gonna lie. I use productive activities as distractions. So I'm gonna put on a YouTube video. Use that as a timer.
Okay.
So I also enjoy my activity.
Fine, I'll address it. Every single time I ask you for your hot takes, I think probably just because with, for example, take every single context in one vertical is activity to remain, which is out of video game and just the bad thing in video game. Watching the feelings that you do. In the summary of this essay, you write a simulation to develop these roots, something like that.
I used to think for some strange reason that I would never get a dishwasher in my life, and that is dumb. I think it was rooted in some weird, hyper-productive, not wanting to be lazy culture, but like I don't need to spend my time doing dishes. Like that's just, it's not a thing. It's not a thing that I have to spend my time doing. And although I have no intention to buy a dishwasher anytime soon, I will in the future, and it will be a glorious day because I have never had one. I've lived in one house with a dishwasher. One in 2023 when I was living in Canada in the mountains. Other than that, never. Didn't grow up with one. It was... Anyways, I'm gonna make breakfast, but in the explorative time that I have had in my life of figuring out my belief systems, one YouTuber I have loved is Alex O'Connor. I think he is just incredible, and he's like my age. I think he may be even a year younger. Like he may have been born in 2000 and I'm born in 99, which is it's just crazy. This man is so smart, and wow, it's like you do dishes and then you're hungry and then it just starts again. He is not religious at all, but I don't know at all. He's just like very open to life, I guess. I'm not religious either. I don't really, sometimes I think ignorance is bliss, because I was like a lot less confused before I started diving into like reading the Bible and the Bhagavad Gita and the Tao, and now I'm just like, now I don't know more. Like, it's like I didn't know anything before, but now I feel like I don't know even more. And I know a lot of people watching my channel, like when I told them I was reading the Bible, just kind of like assumed that immediately then I was Christian. But I think religion is just deeply embedded in our societies, you know, like it really, really is. And it shows a lot of human history, and to understand like the world around us, to understand people, I think understanding like a fundamental like thought process that was like deeply ingrained in society for so long and still is a really, really fascinating way to kind of then understand other elements of society. Like, beauty expectations, like different morality concepts, you know, white supremacy, patriarchy, all of these big scary words. I think I also don't really love the like glorification of like Eastern religions in like Western society either. I don't think that's necessarily like right either, because if you read like the book that I have is the Bhagavad Gita as it is, which this man, I can't remember his name right now, I'll put it up on screen, translated the Bhagavad Gita and explains each passage as he's like going through the Bhagavad Gita. So it's a huge book and it's a lot of information, but like there's belief systems that like women are not equal to men at all, that women are stupid and like not capable of being faithful to a man, so you have to like trap women, and like it's really messed up. And so like that is a thing as well in like Eastern religions. And I also think like karma, in my humble opinion, is a way to, okay, one thing at a time, like justify treating poor or unprivileged people badly, because it's like, well, they're just like getting what karma has in store for them. Like their life previously, they must have been a bad person. So now they're, you know, being taught this lesson in this life. And it's like, or the world is just really hard and the majority of people live in poverty. And like that does not justify like us abandoning people in like completely disparaging, war-torn, impoverished places. And I don't like the argument of karma because it can be applied for those like things. Like classism in India is very much a real thing. Anyways, world lessons with Julia. While I'm chopping Swiss chard, not where I wanted this video to go, but okay, I'm washing my dishes right now. I'm doing it.
Will simply exist all at once. A theory of time.
One thing I gotta clean is my hair. My hair is disgusting. This is like not greased. This is my grease. I have a little bit of MCT oil in my hair, just from having a slick back look yesterday, but my hair is disgusting. I really gotta shower, but I know that if I do that now, then I'm gonna have to like re-get ready and it's just gonna take too much of my day. So I spent a couple hours cleaning this morning, all of the things that I showed you, along with like sweeping and cleaning the bathroom and stuff. I know that if I don't leave the house, I will not do the rest of the things that I have to do on my to-do list. And like, those are priority. Like, this is why the chores have fallen on the back burner, because like, it's more of a priority for me to like get my work done than it is for me to like make sure I clean every single dish after I eat after. Does that make sense? But you know what I mean? You only have like so much energy and so much like bandwidth. And if you're like spending all of your time like wasting it on things that aren't as much of a priority, like you're not gonna have energy for the things that are a priority. And yeah, I have certain goals that I wanna reach. I have a certain timeline, AKA about 5 months to figure out my life. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the last video that I posted. Yeah, so I really don't want coffee, but I'm gonna go to a coffee shop. I'll order some like tea and maybe like a little treat or something like that, and stare at my laptop for several hours. Oh my goodness, my hair. And then eventually deal with this. pacing back and forth in my living room for the last hour, putting videos on private that I've posted on TikTok in the past because I want to test a theory that if I hide all of the old videos and like only post this new stuff that I'm posting, see what the algorithm does, you know? You just gotta see. And so I didn't realize I've posted this much on TikTok. And every single post I have to individually, if somebody tells me in the comments that I don't have to do this individually, it's already done. So I'd actually appreciate to know, just in case for next, I hope this doesn't happen again, but oh my God. Like clicking on the video and then click on the privacy settings and then click on my only me and then scroll to the next one and then click on the little 3 dots and then scroll and then, okay, literally after like an hour and 25 minutes of doing that, like that's so crazy. I have a weird hankering for a ginger garlicky soup situation. I feel like it's a little bit chilly today, so that puts me in soup season for some reason. So I just chopped a bunch of stuff along with some onion and celery, ginger, garlic, of course. Throw that into a pan on medium heat. Like I said, I think in my last video, I'm gonna repeat this several times in next videos, just so everyone kind of knows what the heck is going on. Cooking will still always be a part of my content because I love to cook. I do. It's a really big part of my life and I've always loved it, even from like a child. So the only thing I don't want to do is document like every single minute thing that I'm eating in a day or in a week, because I just don't see that as good for my mental health. Like it's just not necessary for me to record and for me to post on the internet. But recipes are practical, you know, everyone wants to cook and I think I'm quite good at it and people enjoy my recipes and I love making recipes. So naturally that's gonna be in my content because it's a part of my life, just to catch everybody up. So thank you. So I'm gonna chop some Swiss chard just somewhat finely. Also, I'm making this because of meal prep. Like I don't have a lot of stuff prepped in the kitchen right now, so. Finely dicing a carrot. I diced up a few chicken breasts and I'm gonna throw that in here as well. All right, in goes a lemon zest. Like the zest of an entire lemon. Lots of black pepper. Salt. I should have did this in a bigger pot. Handful of bay leaves. A few tablespoons of dried parsley. About a half a teaspoon of thyme. Oh, what am I doing? I put ginger in this. It's already done. It's already done. It's already done. It's fine. I forgot that I put ginger in it. Why did I forget that? Okay, we'll bring in a little spice. I don't know how this is gonna end. I don't know how this is gonna end now. Bit of soy sauce. Bring it in, you know? Bring it in. We'll see how this goes. A smaller chunk of dried galangal root, some kefir lime leaf, adding some pesto, and that Swiss chard. And the next thing you know, it's like 8 p.m. I took my hair out of the ponytail because it was in there way too long and started to hurt my head, but like my hair is disgusting. I meant to shower way earlier in the day so that way I didn't go to bed with like sopping wet hair. What am I saying? Why does it even matter? What even matters anymore? I've looked at my laptop I've looked at my laptop too much today. I need to shower. I need to get cozy in bed. And yeah, I just like spent the last while staring at it and like doing some more work. But hey, I love what I do and I've got goals and all of the things, but we need a shower. Okay. I'm gonna stop showing you how gross I am and get clean. Been in this cycle of like staying up until like 11:30 at night, and then this morning I decided to like sleep in without an alarm, which was really nice. But then I like woke up at like 8, which is like not that crazy, but still I think it's the coffee. Like I think I've been drinking coffee like too soon after I wake up. Like I'm sleeping good, but I'm like waking up tired, you know? So then that's a sign that like something's gone awry. Something's going awry. And I need to solve this problem because I can't be like doing this. Like I'm getting into bed and I'm like still wide awake, and I'm sure like, I mean, staring at my laptop and doing work until like, that was a bad word. Until late is not helping me. I don't know. But this is where we're at. And I also have been like not like loving my morning routine recently because I ran out of matcha, and I don't like have a book that I'm like loving. Like I really like this book. I think it's a really great book, and there's like really valuable and like interesting information inside of it. And like anyone that likes books that kind of, you know, hype up women, it's not like a feminist book. Is just like a woman author talking about like women's stories in this weird world that we live in. And so I do recommend it. I'm like 130 pages in. It's good. I like it. But I'm not like waking up excited to read it. So then I like kind of put it off and like maybe like go on Instagram and reply to comments, or like try to find a lamp on Facebook Marketplace, you know? This felt really nice. Okay, I'm gonna go for a walk because it's really nice and sunny. Please don't judge the way I look right now. It looks like it's about like 30 degrees outside, and it's about like maybe 12, and it's nice because the sun, but like still I'm like bundled up like anything. It's like not cold at all. Like I could definitely not wear this jacket, but like it's really nice to wear the jacket. I genuinely don't like outfit of the day content because I just find it slightly redundant, especially for myself, because I'm like, here's a skirt that I've had since I was literally 15 years old. Here is a fuzzy little thing that I bought at a thrift store. Here's a scarf that I bought at a thrift store. Here's a really plain white shirt thing that anyone can buy anywhere. And that's my outfit. And the only reason I feel the desire to do them is because I want everyone to know, like, you don't need this brand and this brand and this, like, just wear what you got. And like, I love thrifting. I've always been the biggest advocate of thrifting because one, you get cool stuff, and two, all of the clothes that exist in the world, we've got enough. Especially for like basic everyday wear. Like if you want a new winter coat, reasonable. Winter boots, reasonable. Like I get it. But like shirts and pants and skirts and like scarves and stuff, like the thrift store, like they have it, you know? So I spent most of the day editing this video that you're watching now, and I just went for a little bit of a walk to watch the sunset. And I don't need to be present in my chores. Give me all of the podcasts and audiobooks, but when it comes to nature, other than me recording this video, I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite right now. I will be present in nature. Like, that is where I choose to be present. I used to wear headphones and like listen to music all the time when I went on walks, and like, not anymore. No, thank you. Just want to close off this video by saying, like, why I'm so interested in these different thought processes, philosophy, psychology, religion, is because like there's something going on, you know, like us people have developed these ways of thought. And yes, nowadays, like, we have so much access to information and fast dopamine and with these like damn phones, but there's something else going on when it comes to like shame-based mindsets, and it's like they're embedded in our society. And trying to understand like the biggest belief systems in the world, I think, can shine light to that. And it's not to undermine people that follow religion or these things at all. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do. But like, you know, these are really big questions, and I want to understand myself more. I want to understand other people more. I want to hold more compassion and just see, like, you know, if somebody believes in this particular like way of thought, then, you know, they think certain things, and that can help me understand them a lot better and help me communicate with them a lot better. And yeah, I don't know, I just find it fascinating. Yeah, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and thank you for being here. I am sending you so much love. Mwah!